the luxury brand, when you look at buying a truck for 120 G's, guys, that's a lot of money, right? Like, even if you work in Silicon Valley, that might be your entire year's salary right there. You are not talking about buying any food or paying any rent or anything else, just buying a truck, right? Um, it shouldn't cost that much. But of course, maybe we look at this as like a luxury brand. But if you're buying a Ram truck as a luxury brand, or a Jeep, 4x4, a Dodge, where a lot of these problems are happening, where these cars are not able to sell. Now, if you're buying that as a luxury brand, a classic strategy that luxury brands actually use is they carefully manage supply uh, in light of where the demand is. So if you are running a luxury brand, you're not gonna produce a full allotment that meets all the demand in the market. You're only gonna supply a tiny percentage of the existing demand in the market. So you can see this with like Rolex or Gucci or any of those luxury brands. Or Koenigsegg, a car luxury brand, or Bugatti or Ferrari. Ferrari is never gonna dump like 500,000 cars into the market. They're gonna make like a limited edition something and call it like the Senna this that GT model, something cool like that. Like they'll make like a historic, kind of inspired special edition model, and maybe there's only gonna be like if it's super historic, it's gonna be crazy. It might be like, oh, there's only 2 of these in North America, by the way. Something like that. So then it might go for like each of these is like a 2 million, type thing. But what this does is that all those rich billionaires, in the Middle East, in North America, in Asia, everywhere else around the world that want one, they know like there's literally only 15 of these that have been produced worldwide, or like only 10. So they know if you want it, you gotta go in and get it. And so when these cars hit the market, they're quickly gonna sell out, right? You can't find them on the market no more. You have to actually buy them in the resale market, but you have to go to the guy that has it, and he's gonna like mark it up because this is limited edition. You can't get, so these things actually appreciate in value over time. So apply that to the truck market. If these brands like Ram were treating their trucks as a luxury brand, then they really should have limited supply and known that the market is awash in trucks right now. So we're not gonna produce like a ton of these trucks. We're gonna carefully limit and maybe only supply half of the allotment that the market wants. And then put production into other things. Like they could be looking at where does the market have a lot more demand and kind of shift. Like maybe let's look at like SUVs, let's look at sedans, let's look at other types of car